about?
You are now listening to WDDR. All right, guys, welcome back to Intelligence, Intellect. I'm your host, Connor, and today I've got a very special person joining me, my good friend, Owen Knight, or Oak.
Don't. Please don't.
It's too late now. It's live. But,
Like, really.
so this is Intelligence, Intellect. Chat should be up here in a minute. But how are you, Oak?
I'm good overall. You know, it's a good day. Got some personal stuff going on, but that's besides the point, you know. That's trying to make the best of it, you know.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
All right, so I've brought you here today on Intelligence Intellect to talk about intelligent things.
Okay?
And you specialize in music.
I do.
So, let's talk about music. How long have you been playing?
Like, just playing in general?
Yep.
About 11 years.
All right. What all instruments do you play?
So I play, the main four that I play is guitar, bass guitar, drums, and piano, but I also, I don't say that I know how to play these, but I know my way around these instruments, which would be violin, viola, cello, and clarinet.
All right. That's quite the list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to get saxophone up on there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I really want to get some saxophone.
Yeah, the saxophone is a really cool instrument.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're just kind of expensive.
Yeah, they are.
I could, but it's low on my priority list as far as things.
My brother wanted an accordion for a while.
Nice.
Mostly because he wanted to be able to play it on his unicycle.
Oh nice. Dude, what?
My family is high achievers because he could be a clown anywhere he wanted. Like he can ride a unicycle, juggle, but he's also a lumberjack.
Interesting.
Yes,
That's that's what they call a jack of all trades right there.
My family, that's jack of all trades, master of none. But sometimes we're better than a master of one.
True.
That's the complete.
That is the full quote.
That is.
Yeah.
Yes. There you go. We're already talking about intelligent things. Full idioms.
Yep.
All right. Well, you've had a number of gigs.
Oh yeah.
So you know your way around.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to talk about music? Like.
Sure. I mean, what are your questions? This is an interview, right?
More of a dialogue.
Okay.
Like just conversation about music. So, you're primarily in like the rock metal areas.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I don't really have a primary when it comes to making music, mostly because, well, what I like to make is rock and metal and stuff. I also like to make pop. I feel like what my favorite thing to make is rock and metal. What I'm best at is like pop and indie genres, and what sells the best for me is like trap and rap and beats and stuff.
Okay.
So I really do kind of do everything.
Nice. All right. So rap, got it. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of music's going towards hip hop and rap these days.
Yeah, it does sell pretty well. So
yeah, I mean that's kind of the music genre. Is it's constantly changing. I mean, you go back 20 years, it was metal, and then 50 years before that, it was jazz.
Mm-hmm. I've done some jazz stuff too.
Yeah. All right. Who's your favorite jazz artist?
No idea. No idea. Honestly, I'm not well versed enough in artists in jazz as I am with the genre itself.
Okay.
The main thing I know about jazz is that jazz is, I'm going to steal a word you used previously. It's a dialogue. Jazz is a dialogue. All the instruments are talking to each other. The music is flowing like a conversation.
Oh, okay.
That's the vibe I get from jazz, for sure.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you hear this jazz piece that I made a few weeks ago. I have saxophone solos, and then I have bass solos, and they go back and forth with each other, and it creates this really cool, like, not tension, but just atmosphere, and it just gives it a nice, like, vibe, because it goes back and forth. It's like, oh, what's gonna be next? What's gonna be next? You know, suspension is probably a better word.
All right, suspension. Yeah.
Or suspense.
All right. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, something I like doing here is talking about the future of the career.
Yeah.
So your music, where do you see the music industry going in, let's say, let's start with 5 years. 5 years, where do you
The
see
industry as a whole,
the industry as a whole?
5 years, I don't think it's going to change a whole lot.
All right.
I really don't. I think there's a possibility that in the next 10 years, there's going to be a new genre. Not a new genre, but a combination of genres that we've never heard before.
Okay.
And I think it could take the world by storm. And there are some... There's a genre that's kind of creeping up right now. It's called hyperpop. I think
Okay.
I think if you mix hyperpop with some like indie rock, kind of like
Ooh.
there's an artist that does that very well. And
Okay.
but like it's also got a little bit of shoegaze. We're definitely in the middle of a shoegaze revival right now. And like that's a type of 90s alt rock that it's noisy, it's glimmery, it's shiny, but it's nice.
So what are some songs of this hyperpop? So we can play some.
Hyperpop? I actually don't know a whole lot of hyperpop, but can I play you um the song that I think is what going to end up being one of the most revolutionary songs as far as what this new genre could be?
Sure. What's it called?
Um it's all one word, there's no spaces, but it's I Can't Believe I Let You Get Away by Alden. Right there. It's got a lot of really good elements in it. It's interesting,
All right.
but it's cool.
Should be able to hear this over the waves, but if not, please put it in the chat that you can't, and we'll get our audio guy in here and fix it. Okay.
I'm hearing double. Can you mute the stream? Are we hearing the stream?
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. But you hear the guitar in there, but it's also got some like synths and like pop elements and stuff
I'm
like
gonna turn it
that.
up a bit.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. Got that synthesizer in there.
Yep.
That's a crazy instrument.
Yeah, right?
Do you know the story behind that?
The synthesizer?
Yeah. It's
Um,
insane.
I mean, it started with just like a giant analog computer.
Yeah.
And have you seen those like walls synthesizers that are just like they look like spaceships?
No, I've not.
Oh, they're so cool. I have no idea how to work one of those. I would be so lost.
All right.
It's got to be like a bunch of patch bays, I'd imagine, but I can't say for sure. But like listening to this song, it's interesting. There's guitar in there, right?
Yeah.
So it's like hyperpop with a little bit of indie rock. Hyperpop it's like pop, but it's a lot more synth. It's a lot more electronic.
Okay.
And it's usually a faster tempo as well.
Yeah, that makes sense for the name Hyper.
Right. So it's kind of like EDM, like pop with an EDM filter.
All right.
But if you mix a little bit of indie rock, like Alden has been doing, it can take off. And if you go to Alden's profile, he's come up with a lot of popularity. If you click on his name there,
Yeah.
he's got over 1 million monthly listeners.
Okay. Yeah.
That song that I just showed you guys,
Number
that-
one song.
the I Can't Believe I Let You Get Away, that song blew him up, and then he just released an album semi-recently, and it's what's it called? Strung Out Symphony.
Yeah.
Strung Out Symphony. It's a really good album. He's very experimental, and I like that.
Okay.
And I feel like it could catch on.
Nice. All right, we've been live for a few minutes now. We got a few listeners right now. So I want to just say, anyone who's questions for Oak, we will get to questions later. So if you have questions, please put them down in the chat, and we'll get to those a bit later.
Sounds good.
So I briefly mentioned the future of the industry, and you mentioned you think it's going to change here in a few years, or the genres are going to change.
But it's gonna shift gradually, and I think we're not gonna notice it until we look back. And 10 years from now, we're gonna look back and listen to the music that we're listening to now, and at that point, it's gonna be 10 years ago, and we're gonna be like, "Whoa, that's like a lot. That's really different."
All right.
Like we've changed. We've grown.
Do you think this could happen in 2 years?
Two, probably not.
All right.
Honestly, where the industry's at right now, it's pretty consistent with just pop and hip hop and contemporary music.
Okay.
And I feel like we're gonna see that for at least another 4 or 5 years. And then the underground is bustling right now. Like a lot of, is that the right word? Bustling.
Bustling?
Is that the right word?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
but,
sure
like,
what you're going
A
for, but
lot of like subgenres and underground genres, like really obscure music, is really coming to the surface.
yeah,
And-
bustling would be
Yeah.
a decent word for it.
Yeah, and I think with the fusion of how many subgenres you can really put into a song, like we're seeing with Alden, just as an example, mostly because he's the only one I know. um, I think there's a lot of possibility for a new like wave of
Okay.
something, Like right now we're seeing the revival of 90s alternative rock and a lot of 2000s music as well. For the most part, I'm really seeing a revival of shoegaze and scrams or screamo. Those genres, as far as like subgenres, obscure subgenres, they're doing very well right now. Shoegaze is actually pretty popular. There's like modern shoegaze artists that have hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of monthly listeners,
Mm.
which is a pretty good number.
All right. Well, I wanted to bring up this topic because I bring up it on almost every episode. AI. How do you see that affecting the music industry?
I think the people that really care about music are going to know that AI music is not real music. Doesn't have soul, doesn't have heart.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason behind music. It makes us feel something. And all due respect to any AI listeners out there, how are we supposed to feel something from something that can't feel?
Yeah. Do you think AI will help people create music? Like,
Oh, yeah.
like help
for
us
sure.
speed it up?
Yeah. I use a plugin called Output's Co-Producer. And basically, it's an AI co-producer, and it has a sample library. You let AI listen to what you already have. You type in what sample you want, and it will detect the key and the tempo for you,
Oh.
and it will find samples to what you want. That's how I did the saxophone on the jazz thing.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually really helpful. I think it needs to stop there. I think we don't go any farther.
Yeah.
Because past that, it gets really, once you get past like 1 or 2 or 3 AI found samples, depending on how many tracks you have, it really starts to get unoriginal.
Yeah.
And I feel like the point of music is its originality.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it's soul, originality, the feel of it, the heart of it.
That's why I think jazz is always going to be popular
Yeah.
because all the other musics are great, but I feel like they're always scripted.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas jazz, the whole point of jazz is, like you said earlier, let the instruments talk.
Exactly.
So I think jazz is always going to be great because it's jazz.
For
Like,
sure.
You play it, do it up on the spot. Like Louis Armstrong, Django. Oh, what's his name? Last name? Forget his last name. But like
sure.
these big jazz artists. I'm not jazz. I don't listen to much jazz, but I just do some.
Yeah.
These big, like, they would just do it off the spot. Like they would have a gig, and they'd play off the cuff.
Yeah. There's no plan. You listen and you play. And that's
And
the
it
most
still sounded
that's-
amazing.
Right. And that's as talented as it gets, honestly.
Yeah, I think
It's being able to listen to somebody playing something and just immediately be able to play.
I think jazz players are some of the best, most talented.
Oh, 1000%. That's why I want to learn saxophone, because I feel like it would really give me a leg up in listening to and like analytically speaking, listening to music. If I learned saxophone, one, the possibilities are endless. I can make some majestic beats with that.
Yeah.
Two, saxophone is such an intricate instrument. I feel like learning the music of saxophone would be really helpful. Learning this, like, it's the sounds. It's a very full instrument, and I
Yeah.
think that having that experience could just help me a little bit. Overall experience in any instrument is going to be helpful, but as far as my career, I definitely think saxophone is going to be a good addition to my what's it called, repertoire,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
You mentioned a few moments ago the AI Copilot. What do you use to stream and mix your music?
like to create it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this group of softwares called a DAW or a DAW. It's digital audio workstation, and that's like music creating software. So there's a bunch of DAWs out there: Ableton, Ableton Live, Logic Pro, um, Pro Tools, FL Studio. Can't forget that one. It's very popular. I don't like it personally, but it's very popular. I have nothing against it. It's just personal preference. I don't use it. What I actually use is Ableton Live and Logic Pro.
Alright.
Depending on the project size, one is more efficient than the other, but the other one is more high quality. In my opinion, easy. I think Ableton is the easiest professional DAW you can learn if you start with the intro version, because there's intro, standard, and there's suite. It's also a very expensive DAW.
Mm.
The intro, I think, is 100, but then the standard is like 360, and the suite is 750.
Okay. Yeah.
So it gets high pretty quick.
Is that a one-time payment?
It's a
or-
one-time payment, yeah.
Okay.
And you get all the updates. It continues updating for you.
That's good.
And if you get intro, you get like they take, say intro is 100. I think it's 100 or 120. It takes 120 off of the standard if you want to upgrade, and if you have standard, that's 360. It takes 360 off of suite if you want to upgrade. So I think it's fair, and for what you get, there's over 100 gigabytes of samples
Oh, yeah.
that you just get with your purchase,
Yeah.
and a bunch of packs included, and so much hardware like MIDI stuff is actually like made for Ableton, and Ableton makes their own MIDI controllers as well. Ableton is a really solid choice for any producer starting out there.
Okay.
It's really easy to learn too. They call it the drag and drop DAW. That's how easy it is. Just drag and drop. Logic is industry. Both Ableton and Logic Pro are industry standard. Logic Pro is probably a little bit more widely used.
Got
or
it.
widely respected, I would say. Ableton kind of gets made fun of sometimes. It's like the how do I say this without saying it? You know what? Maybe I just shouldn't go there.
Okay.
Okay, but because I don't know how to say it without saying it. But the joke is, I get, well, yeah. They say Ableton is for softies, but I don't think that's true.
So you're not a softie.
We're not gonna go there.
All right. All
No,
right.
but Logic Pro is more widely respected. There's not really a stereotype around Logic. It's really just respected.
Okay.
The thing is, it's Apple only because it's Apple's
yeah.
proprietary software.
Yeah.
But
Knew that.
So that's a caveat for a lot of people. But I feel like if people had the resources, Logic would be the most popular DAW. It's still one of the most popular DAWs. I think
Okay.
FL is probably the most popular DAW, I'd imagine, because it's really good for beat making, and that's kind of what's really on the up right now, is like rap and trap and hip hop beats and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
So you've produced for a few different bands. Are you
Not
current
bands.
or groups, artists?
Artists.
Are you currently producing anything for anyone?
Yeah, I'm currently producing for this artist named Skella. Excuse me. Shout out Skella. He's dope. He's actually a really cool dude. Yep, that's him.
All right, looking it up right now,
He's
guys.
not super popular. He's got less than 1,000 monthly listeners, but he is really cool. He's got an album. Can I say that? I don't think I can say that. There's an album coming at some point in the future. That's the most I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I don't think I can say more than that. I don't even know if I can say that. A lot of his stuff is explicit.
I'm seeing that. Yeah.
I don't think you should play any of his music on
I'm
here.
not going to.
It's very emo rap, goth rap, Memphis trap, funk, very underground. Kind of reminds me of Ghost Main. Reminds
All
me
right.
of Suicide Boys. He's really cool. He says he's the god of genre hopping. Look at his bio. Go up a little bit. Not all the way. He calls himself the god of genre hopping. About right there. Scroll a little bit down, so you can read it. Yeah, the god of genre hopping.
All right.
He's that's a very accurate title for him actually. He's done rock and screamo and metal. He's done trap metal. He's done goth rap and emo rap. He's done singer-songwriter stuff. Like
Okay.
all of they pull from these really different genres, and he executes them perfectly.
Got it.
And I've made probably 4 or 5 tracks for him so far. We've got 3 or 4 idea boarding right now as well.
Okay.
A couple of the songs I've produced will be on his albums that I'm not supposed to talk about.
Okay. Okay.
So that'll be cool. He's in connects with or he was. I'm not sure where he is right now with it, but he's in connects with a bigger artist.
Oh, okay.
That I was really trying to get my foot in the door in. I don't think I got there,
Got it.
but I know some other people that are in cahoots with this dude,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try again to get my foot in the door.
Okay.
Um,
Nice.
it's all just networking.
Yeah, it
so,
is.
Honestly, if it doesn't work with connection of a connection, I might just reach out myself. But that person, why am I blanking? Crap.
I don't know.
He's probably one of the most popular artists that didn't get big in the SoundCloud rap era,
Got it.
but he's definitely does SoundCloud rap type stuff.
All right. So if you're listening, go check him out. That's
He is
Skella.
explicit. Skella, Skella, the god of genre hopping.
Is he everywhere?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So
He's got a distributor.
nice.
He is explicit, so listen at your own risk. I don't know if people care about that. Some people do, some people don't.
I
but
personally do, so I
Yeah.
probably won't be giving him a listen, but
Yeah, but his music is cool. I mean,
all right.
yeah.
Now's the part of the show where I typically would go for questions, but so far we have none. If you are listening, people, give us questions.
All 3 of you.
Yeah, all 3 of you. Let's get 3 questions in the chat. Let's go.
What about questions from you, Connor? Any more?
Man, I'm kind of drawing a blank. Like I said, I'm not huge in the music
Do
industry.
you want to know how I got started, or what do you want me to tell
there you
people what I do, or anything like that?
I'm terrible at questions. I don't know why I'm the host of this. The manager of this radio station, I don't know why he may be the host of this. He's probably one of the most harebrained managers ever.
It's kind of rude. He's probably listening to this.
Oh, he definitely is.
He knows who he is.
Yep, he knows. All right. Well, you brought up the question. How did you get started?
Honestly, so I've been playing music for over a decade, like I said. I've been creating music for 6 years. I've been producing for about 3 or 4. Producing professionally for about a year now.
Yeah.
How I got started was just reaching out to people, being like, hey, I can do this for you. Would you like me to do it for you? Some of them said yes, some of them said no. People that said yes, oftentimes they were very impressed because my musical experience goes back a lot, but my professional music experience doesn't. But I can use that to my advantage. So I'm like, hey, I've been doing musical things for over a decade. I've been making music for over 6 years. I have experience. I can do this for you. I can make this song for you. I can mix your vocals. And if you would like me to do that, I would really like to work together. I really like your music. I like where you're headed. Let's connect.
All right.
So it's just reaching out to people, networking. That's the biggest thing. You know, we're
Yeah.
at a career school. I'm sure you hear that word networking a lot.
It,
I
it
can't.
really is so powerful.
It is. I can't stress enough how powerful it really is because I rebranded in February,
Mm.
and that was my most significant brand was KOTC, and now I'm turning it into a music collective,
Okay.
which is insane. I've been working on it since the summer, and I honestly can't believe where it is right now.
Got it.
And it's not launched yet, but it is coming very soon. There's a lot of R&D, research and development that's been going into it, and I'm proud of the people that I have been working with. Shout out Jonathan, shout out Sam.
Do you want to bring them in here?
Um, if you want,
All right.
we can tell you guys about KOTC a little bit.
Jonathan and Sam Baker, if you are listening, do you want to come in? There's a slight delay, so it's gonna be a minute before they hear that. But
Okay. Sam, I don't think they play it in Dub's class.
I know Sam was peeking in here a bit,
Yeah.
but
A little bit about KOTC. It's a collective, not a record label. Collective.
collective.
People get it confused a lot. Record label would be signing artists and stuff. Collective is more of just a team,
Okay.
you know? So we're all marketing together. We're all benefiting from this. We've got a website that's launching soon
Oh, okay.
that we're all featured on. It's going to have all of our portfolios and all of our contact information on it. It's really just a way to get our brands out there. Extra marketing. You know, we've got a lot of connections and a lot of promotional industries.
All right.
Jonathan included.
All right. Nice.
He's our social media promoter.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's and photographer.
He's a great person for that.
Oh, for sure. He's actually gonna be running the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So single-handedly, by the way, this dude's awesome. I swear.
I think I should get Jonathan on here in a future episode.
Yeah,
I think I definitely will.
yeah,
But-
because he's done a lot on social media.
For those of you who don't know, Jonathan is a fantastic dude. Oh, I just hit my mic. He's a fantastic dude. He has so much skill when it comes to photography, and like he does audio. But honestly, where I think he shines is a bit more behind the scenes
Yeah,
and doing that social media kind of stuff.
yeah. I
Like-
definitely think he could pursue music on the side
Like-
though, because he is very talented.
Yes,
in
he
music.
definitely could. But like, I think he thrives more on taking photos and
Yeah.
like doing the more social media work.
For sure, for sure. And let's give Sam the spotlight for a minute.
I don't know Sam too well, so I don't know.
He's a really cool dude. He really is.
Okay.
He's a great friend, great partner. Both of them are. Partners and business partner.
Yeah.
And he's very talented musically. He's probably more talented than me on guitar, and that's what I've been playing the longest.
Oh, okay.
He knows a lot more technical things about guitar than I do, and I kind of just know how to play.
Mm,
So, but he also knows how to play.
yeah.
So he's got two, I've got one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're both very talented, but he is really, really talented, and he has not even half of the resources that I do to produce music, and he still rivals me.
That's awesome.
That it really is awesome.
I think he'll go places. Like,
What?
I think Sam will go places.
Oh, for sure.
Like
For sure.
from what I know, between Jonathan and Sam are twins.
Mhm.
Between the two of them, I think Sam is more the public face.
For sure.
He's
And
the one-
Sam is naturally professional.
Yes.
Just I don't know. I had to like study how to be professional.
Mm.
And like I've taken business courses and professional communications courses, and I've taken classes on professionality and how to speak, not using as many filler words like
That is
or
so hard.
It is very difficult, but you have to get comfortable with having
who you-
space, with having space in between words. I was
Yes.
just giving an example of it, but you have to be comfortable with giving people time to think about what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
instead of using filler words.
You also have to be aware of yourself.
Right.
You have
And
to
Sam is very aware of himself. He's very good at talking to people. I think he's going to be great for networking and reaching out to clients and stuff. And that's half of producing. Is
I
just reaching out to
definitely think
clients.
he can go somewhere in the music world.
For sure.
I wouldn't be surprised to check in on him 20 years, not 20 years, 10 years, and have probably heard about his stuff before then. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know if you know who Forrest Frank is, but like, I feel like he could be the next Forrest Frank or something.
No idea, but I'm sure it's high praise. I hope it's high praise because he deserves it.
Yeah.
They both do, honestly.
I mean, in high praise, I think if the two of them went out together, they could go places.
Oh, for
Like-
sure. That's why I was like, hey guys, let me be in on this. Or, well, I kind of phrased it as in, I'll let you be in on this. Because, you got to market yourself.
All right.
But I'm not better than them. They're not better than me. We know that as a bit. Like, they joke around and call me boss. But I'm always like, no, don't call me boss. We're partners. This is an our thing, not a me thing. Like, yeah, I started this, but you guys are helping me make it happen.
All right. Yeah, that's
So
great.
I'm very, like,
Yeah,
particular
now I
about
wish
that.
we could get them in here. Like,
Yeah.
Jonathan, Joe Nathan, Sam, if you are listening to this, like, come on, let's get you in the booth. Let's talk to you real fast.
They might be in the newsroom.
They might be, or maybe Dubs.
Yeah, and Sam has been working on BPA stuff pretty hard as well.
If someone would like to go grab them for us, that would be great.
That would be great.
But yeah, so that sounds
we've
awesome.
given them high praise. I'll send them a link to this video, and after it's done streaming. And
Yeah, I think they typically listen. They do a
Yeah.
great job. Like, they're really just great guys.
for sure, they're very attentive.
Yeah, I think Joe Nathan or Jonathan, yeah, was probably one of the first people I connected to here.
Yeah, I
And-
actually met them at one of the open houses before this
Actually,
year.
same, yeah,
Yeah,
same. And then it was great to have Joe Nathan in this room. I need to, Jonathan.
his nickname is Joe Nathan.
Yes, I mean,
So
I'm
if you
assuming all
hear-
three of you who are listening know that,
Yeah,
but you never know.
you never know.
You never know.
If you hear Joe Nathan, it's Jonathan.
Yes. But Jonathan was great. Like we just connected.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of similarities. Like
Mhm.
I'm not musical. Like I don't have a musical cell in my body. But
It's
we just
unfortunate.
kind of I'm in other areas.
For sure,
Um,
for sure.
More public speaking, though I do have a stutter, which is my Achilles heel. For
Right.
sure.
Yeah. Gotta
But-
work on it, man. I naturally have a stutter. I
Same.
just stuttered there, but I just let it pause, just took a breath. And like I said, you gotta learn how to
Mhm.
speak professionally. There's certain things to do and certain things not to do. And stuttering is okay as long as you play it off.
True. Very true. You gotta be able to make fun of yourself. That's
Oh, for sure.
something I think the world has lost recently.
Yeah.
Is just they can't make fun of themselves. They can't take an insult,
Yeah.
which is kind of sad. But
Yeah, that's a separate conversation though.
that is
That is
I could-
definitely a separate conversation.
yes. I could definitely go on a full another talk about that
Yeah, that might be slightly controversial.
for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
It's hard being a podcaster without controversy.
It's hard having an opinion anymore.
That's also true.
Anyways.
Yes. Anyways, back to music.
Mm-hmm.
Any advice you have for
Oh, I was
aspiring?
just about to go there.
All right.
I was just about
All
to go
right.
there.
We're locked in. We're locked in.
Anybody that has an idea of something they want to start doing, not just music, anybody in digital design, I want you to listen up right now. The way to get started is social media. Create an Instagram account. Say you draw. Create an Instagram account. Share your drawings. Start reaching out to people. Say, hey, do you like? Just brand yourself. Reach out to people. Say, hey, do you need anything drawn? People that might be in need of drawing. You gotta know your audience.
Yeah.
People that might need a logo. Startup companies. People that might need some letterheads if you're into graphic design. any flyers or magazines, anything like that. Just reach out to people. Start documenting your progress because progress
Yeah.
is what people look for.
I can definitely say for myself personally, that I have friends who are talented, and I've definitely abused that. Like those of you who can illustrate, not everyone can do that. Like get it
Not me.
out there.
Not me.
Not me either. I need that. Like self plug. Next February, I'm starting a side podcast outside of the school, and I needed a logo for that. So I hit up my friend and was like, "Hey, can you draw this?"
Yeah.
And they were able to, and it turned out phenomenal. I can't wait to share that.
For sure.
Like it looks so good, dude.
Yeah. We like at the Career Center we're very lucky.
We are.
We're very, very lucky.
We are. We got great teachers, like, and then just a great class.
For sure. Yeah. Our class is very like tight knit in G's room.
Yeah.
It's very I mean, I like to think that we're like a family. Everybody knows each other, everybody cares about each other, we're all fine checking in on each other.
And then we can all help each other. Like,
Exactly.
you've helped me multiple times with audio. Like,
Yeah.
I need to learn more audio. I hate using this excuse. I feel like I've said it way too much. I just don't have time.
It's valid until it's not. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's one of those excuses.
Yeah,
But
I
I like
feel
to
like I've
say
been
I like
overusing
to say
it.
there's a difference between an excuse and an explanation.
Yeah.
Some people don't know that.
Yeah. I think it's slowly becoming more of an excuse, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's audio is just not on my top priority right now.
Right.
So
It's okay to have priorities as well.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know how to do something and you want to know how to do something, but it's not a high priority, why should anyone blame you for that?
yeah, for sure. Like
People are allowed to have different priorities.
they need to have priorities. Actually,
Exactly. Some people
But-
don't, and that's a problem. But, you know,
I feel like you got two options before you: have priorities, and you can do anything. Don't have priorities, and you might end up working at Panera in 10 years. Not that
I
there's
work
anything.
at Panera.
Well, yeah, but you're also 16, 17?
Something.
Yeah, you should be working at Panera.
I also
at
I also
30.
I also make in a single sale what I make in like 2 weeks at Panera.
Yes.
So
So, like I said, at 30, you probably shouldn't be working at Panera.
maybe depends if you're like a manager there or like a general manager.
Yeah.
If you're higher up. Higher
Higher.
up.
Yes, a manager or like you start getting to corporate.
Yeah.
Panera,
If you climb the
but-
ladder.
You shouldn't be the cashier at Panera at 30 years old.
Hmm.
You shouldn't be doing dishes at.
No disrespect to anybody who is.
No, but
It's okay if you need a reset or if you
Yeah.
like everybody's on their own timeline.
yeah, like if you're just in between jobs and it's a fill job, that's totally worth it.
Mhm.
But yeah, all right, got another 5 minutes. Anything else you want to talk about?
Be confident in yourself. Another little piece of advice for you. Like, if you can't sell your work if you don't think it's good. 9 times out of 10, your work is good enough. Have confidence in yourself. That's like, get started on social media, have confidence, know your worth.
All right.
People think businessmen are selfish. A lot of them are, but not all of them. Some of them just know their worth. Some
Yeah.
of them are worth a lot. Some of them are terrible people. Some of them are great people.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, I mean, you have this section of people. They're still people.
Yeah.
People have flaws. People have good traits. You know, I feel like it's unjust to judge a whole group of people based on one thing, but that's a separate thing. But start social media, have confidence, know your worth. Everybody is worth something to somebody.
All right. Well, the great thing about being the manager of this radio station is,
You just leaked yourself.
hey, most people knew it already.
Yeah.
But the great thing about that is I can end it early, and since we're not talking about much, we could probably go ahead and end it now.
If you want, sure.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure having you.
Mhm.
I feel like this discussion was great. I enjoyed it. I don't know
Yeah,
about
me too.
you, but
Me too. Likewise.
like there's a lot of intelligent things going on. So,
Well,
like,
I'm grateful that you think so,
I definitely learned some stuff, and I think we had a good conversation.
for sure.
For those of you listening at school or at home,
Give us questions. No, sorry.
yes, next time please give me questions. That would be great. I don't know who my next host will be, but I definitely want to have you on again someday.
We should do a KOTC when it launches. You know, we
yes.
should do a KOTC Intelligence Intellect.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know I was taking over like complete hosting of this until like a few days ago.
Oh, nice.
My last episode was merely a filler for the original host, and then he ended up not wanting the spot. So
Gotcha.
it took me a minute to figure out who I was talking to, and I ultimately spun a wheel, and I'm glad it landed on you.
Great. Glad to hear it. We should do with the KOTC one. We got to get me, Jonathan, and Sam
Yes,
for sure.
definitely. And
Because I can't do it without them.
yeah, that's definitely going to be a few weeks out still.
Oh,
I've got a few.
It might be next year.
Oh, okay.
I have the scope of this project. We keep finding more things to do as
Okay.
we get closer to being done, and then we find another thing we have to do.
I know that feeling.
That's the scope of this project. Is that we don't even know how big this thing is.
Yeah, I've got a few of those projects myself.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, definitely that sounds cool. That would be
yeah.
great.
Oh yeah,
Again, thank you so much for coming on.
of course,
It's been a pleasure. Gotta have you on again.
for sure.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next time for Intelligence Intellect.
Of course.